How's it going, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of SQL Quest. In this episode, we're going to be doing joins, subqueries, and aggregate functions. Now, if you've come until here, congratulations, because after this tutorial, you will be able to do SQL on a professional basis, because this is all you need. I will also be adding how to implement temp tables into this, if I haven't talked about it already. But the aim of this tutorial is we will go about, what joins are, what subqueries are. I've talked about subqueries in my last episode, but I'll go over it again, and what aggregation functions are. After that, we'll just go ahead and join some questions. I said join some questions, I mean solve some questions. So if I just move as you can see my screen, I think I'm small enough, that should be all right. There is a code that I will put in the description. So if you run this code, right, you can create a table called computer store, and the table is going to have a bunch of values in it with two tables. One is manufacturers and one is products, right? After that, this is just what it is. So there's, I think, 20 questions for us to solve, and let's go over it. So I'm gonna start off by telling you what joins are. So you have a table A, right, and then I have a table B, right? Now both of these tables have something in common. Both of these tables have a column that is common to them, and half the information is A and half the information is in B. Now if I need to query results from B, but I also need to take some of the information from A, then I do a join. I do a join on A and B. So if I do a join on A and B, I'm going to be able to query results from A as well as B. Now there are 4 types of joins: your left join, your right join, your inner join, and your outer join. I'm pretty sure there's other joins as well, but these are the 4 major ones, if I'm not wrong. I'm going to display the Venn diagram over here so that you guys can have a look at it. And joining is very simple. As you can see the code on the screen, it's as simple as that, right? You say select columns from table A, join table B on the column you want to join on. So that's the statement for join statements. And as we have seen subqueries in the last episode, subqueries are nothing but a chain of select statements. You can chain select statements in any way possible. You can have select statements in from clauses. You can have select statements inside select statements of where clauses. You can have select statements in a column. And the last thing is aggregation functions. So these are not at all hard. Aggregation functions are your sum, count, average, minimum, maximum. So if I do a sum column name, it's going to give me a sum of that column, very similar to Excel or a summation function. Average of a column name is going to give me an average of that column, and as you would expect, count is going to count the number of elements in that column. Minimum and maximum is going to be minimum of the column and maximum of the column. So we can put that aside, and now let's start with answering our questions. So I don't really know what is there in my tables, so let me just go ahead and view my tables before I proceed. Select star from manufacturers. Now let me select that, run it. Oh, I have to. So because I'm using the schema computer store, I will have to type use computer store. So what this is going to do is eliminate me having to type computer store.manufacturers. So that's a good thing. Oh, it still did not run. Why didn't it run? FACTU. Oh, I spelled it wrong. FACTURERS. Manufacturers. There you go. That's a table with Sony Creative Labs, HP, L Omega, Fujitsu, Winchester. Alright, so that's my manufacturers table. Now let me select products table. Start from products. Right, now if I do that, okay, hard drive, manufacturer, oh, manufacturer has a code, manufacturer has a code, price, blah blah blah, all that jazz. All right, let's go. Select the names of all the products in the store. So okay, so my schema is a computer store, so we have a computer store. I need to select all the names. Select name from products. There you go, names from all the products. So that's first question checked. Second question, select the names and the prices of all the products in the store. Select name and did it say price? Yeah, price. Wait a minute, I just need to see what the column is called. It's just called price. Price from products. Nice. We're coasting along now. It's pretty simple. Select the name of the products with the price less than or equal to 200. Okay. Select name, price from. Now this is where I use the where clause because it says it gave a condition saying with a price less than or equal to 200. So that's why I need to use a where clause. So, and the column I'm checking on is price. So I put price less than or equal to 200. And they should give me all the products with price less than or equal to 200. There you go. Now, select all the products with a price between 60 and 120. Select star. Okay, I just freaked out because I thought this said all, but this said name, so this is correct. Because it says all, we're supposed to put a star because all products, I'm assuming when it says all products is asking me for all the information, so I'm just gonna go with a star because it did not specify the price. Okay, select star from products, price between 60 and 120, where price. Now I can use a between clause, right? I can do between 60 and 120. Now if I do this, I'm still going to get the answer, right? Because the price is 60 and 120 and 90. But I can also do this using greater than or less than. So I'm just going to say answer 1 for that, and then the other answer is answer 2. Select star from products, where price, because it's between 60 and 120, I put greater than or equal to 60 and price less than or equal to 120. This also works, so this is also your answer for this. So as you can see, it outputs the same thing. There's many ways you can write your SQL query or SQL query. There's not only one way. So this is an example of that. You can get the same data output with using, like, I don't know, a very smart query or a very shit query, it doesn't matter. Select the name and price in cents. The price must be multiplied by 100. Okay. Select name. Okay. Price multiplied by 100 as price in cents from from products. Okay, that's it. So what I just did here is use the command or the function as. So when I use as, it's going to give it an alias. So if I say this is AirPods, but it can also be called as earphones. So it is AirPods, but I can call it as earphones as well. So that's what as is over here. So if you want to observe the output over here, instead of price, it's going to be price as cents. If I do not put an as command over here or an as function, it's just going to give me a no column. So you see it's name and price in cents. Now if I take out this as, so I'm just going to comment it out right there. So it doesn't allow me to comment it out right there. Oh, it just gave it price times 100. But using as is better than having price times 100. Price in, well, it depends on the SQL you're using, SQL server you're using. Because I'm using MySQL, it functions as price times 100. But if you're using Microsoft MS SQL or TSQL, let's say, it's gonna output no column there. Compute the average price of all the products. Now we talked about this aggregation functions. If I give, so average and sum takes numerical columns. It can be integers, floats, you know, those kind of columns for it to have a summation or an average of the column. Compute the average price of all the products. Select average of price as average price from products. Now this is supposed to give me one column with an average price, and the average price is 154, 100. We are coasting. We are 7 questions in. It's been pretty quick. Compute the average price of all the products with manufacturer code equal to 2. So same thing. From products where, now manufacturer code is equal to 2. Right. MANUFACTURER. I think I'll put the spelling. Manufacturer equal to 2. Now the average price of that is 150. Nice. 2 must be some great company. Compute the number of products with a price larger than or equal to. Number of products with a price larger than or equal to. So it says compute the number of products. So this is where I'll have to use the count command. Number of products. So I'm just going to go name. Where price is larger than or equal to 180. Price greater than or equal to 180. Right, now that's gonna give me 5. Okay, I'm guessing there are 5 products with price greater than 180. Select the name and price of all the products with a price larger than or equal to 180. So select name, price from products where price greater than or equal to 180, and sort the first by price in descending order, then by name in ascending order, order by price descending, name. Is this it? Can I do this in order by queries? I can. Well, as you can see, this is unscripted SQL. I sometimes have to question myself because it's okay. I am confident. It's just a small little thing in the back of my head, but I am confident. Select all the data from products, including all the data of each product's manufacturer. I think this is where I will have to do a join. So select, okay, star. So let's do this in steps, right? Select star from product. So this, I'm going to select all the data from products, right? And I have the manufacturer right there. So I'm assuming I can join. Let me go to columns. It has code and name. Yes, I'm going to have to do a join on this, on products, this column right here where I'm highlighting in red, manufacturer from products and code in manufacturers. So because I'm doing a join, I will have to give an alias to the column. So I'll have to do that's it's products. So the alias is supposed to be understandable, right? Since products starts with P, I'm going to give P dot star, comma. I mean, it's going to show an error because I put a comma after that, but don't worry about it. I'm going to put M dot, including all the data for each product's manufacturer, M dot star from products P. I can do from products P, but you know, just to make it understandable, I'm just going to do from products as P. Let's just do a left join. Left join manufacturers manufacturers M on P dot manufacturer manufacturer equal to M dot code. No, stop. Yeah, put that there. Now this is supposed to give me all the data from A and all the data from B. There you go. All the data from A, all the data from B. Now I will put the link in the description for, you know, creating these tables and the questions and what the solutions I did. I will also put the original source so that you can go and have a look at the, you know, questions, the code, blah blah blah, all that jazz. Select the product name, price and manufacturer name of all the products. Okay, we're getting into joins. Select the product name. So I mean, two tables. Let's just start doing it as p dot name, p dot price, manufacturer name. So m dot name from products P. Left join new manufacturers M on P dot P dot manufacturer equal to M dot code. And this should give me the answer for that. Is it going to give me the answer for that? Yes, it is. 11 questions in, a bunch more to go. We just have to push through. Select the average price of each manufacturer's product, showing only the manufacturer's code. What? Select average price of each manufacturer's products. So I'm supposed to have name because that's the product, right? And that's the average price, showing only the manufacturer's code. Right, so m dot code and p dot price from, I am just going to copy this. Oh, sorry, put that there. There's an error. Oh, sorry, group by. So whenever I'm doing an aggregation function, right, because one column has all the codes in it and the other column just has the average. So here's what's going to happen, right? As you saw before, if you rewind, average is going to give you one column, right? And I'm going to have another column versus one column. Does not work, right? So I have to group by something. So if I put group by code, it's going to give me average of code, average of this, average of blah blah blah. Group by m.code. There you go. Right, this is the code, and that's the average price for the code. That's that. We are cruising. Select the average price of each manufacturer's product showing the manufacturer's name. Come on, man. At this point, I'm just gonna start copying and pasting code just to make my life easier. Average price of all the products showing the manufacturer's name. So I don't need that. Oh, manufacturer name. Yeah, this is going to be. Okay, I think it's better if I just type it along so you guys understand what I'm doing. So the question says select the average price of each manufacturer's products, but instead of showing manufacturer's code, it asks me to show the manufacturer's name. That's why I put m.name over here, and then just group by name so that it gives me the name, average price of that name, another name, average price of that other name. Right, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to type along. Select the names of the manufacturers whose products have an average price larger than or equal to 150. Names of the manufacturer. So that's m.names, comma, average of price. Okay. So I do my join first. So I'm just going to copy the code because it's the same join, just two tables. Join on that. All right. So m.names whose products have an average price larger than or equal to 150. So this is where I put the where clause. Where average of price is greater than or equal to 150. Oh no. m.names in the field. No, I have to group by. Yep, that's all the errors averted. And no, invalid use of group function, so you don't need a group function there. What's going on? Having an average price larger than or equal to 150. This is correct, isn't it? Why is it wrong? Invalid use of group function, but I didn't use any group function. Is this what it wants? I don't think this is what it wants. All right, let me do something here. Group by m.name. Now, instead of just using an aggregation function right there, what I'm going to do is to calculate the average manually. So this is where I can use the sum function, right? Sum of p.price divide sum of items by count of name. p.name. Sorry, group by m.name. This should work. If it doesn't, then I don't know. Why didn't this work? We shall come back to that. This is what we shall come back to. We shall come back and fix that. So why didn't that work? god. Group by m.name having greater than or equal to 150. It should work now. Please work. There you go. Ah. Oh, it says have right there, but I was where the right thing. Why didn't where work? I mean, I can put having because I can take all the average prices having 150. That works. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think and why where did not work right there. Let's see. Select the name and price of the cheapest product. Name and price of the cheapest product. Select name, comma. So cheapest product, so it's going to be minimum of price. Right, that's going to give me the minimum value from products. Almost there. I'm gonna have group by that there. Really? There you go. Okay, so let's take this into our heads. I mean, because even after all these years of SQL, it's a very silly thing. I'm pretty sure other SQL developers also have this thing, or data analyst. Whenever you use an aggregate function, use a group by. Whenever you use an aggregate function, use a group by. We're coasting, so 4 more, 5 more. Right, select the name of each manufacturer along with the name and price of its most expensive product. Select name of each name of each manufacturer. Right, so this is where we do another join. m dot name, right, along with the name and price of its most along with the name and price. So it's p dot name, comma, p dot price, most expensive product. So max p dot price from, and let me just go up here, and this is my join, and I'm just going to delete that, join my code right there, and group by m dot name, p dot name, use group by. There you go. Answer. Oh, these group bys are really making me have a stinker today. I had a new product. Okay. So because it says add a new product, it has to go into the products table. Insert into products. So because it's code, name, price, can I just copy that thing and put that right there? Let me see the products table. Oh, the code is just, so the code can be anything. Is code the primary key? You know what, okay, manufacturer is 2. So name, price, manufacturer, and my manufacturer is 2, and my code is going to be 11 because it seems to be like the identifier, like, you know, the ID auto increment. So insert into that values, code is going to be 11, my name is going to be loudspeakers. I'm just going to copy that, make my life easy, paste that right there. Loudspeakers is supposed to be in quotes, 70 is just a number, right? My manufacturer is just 2. Right, let me run that. It ran. I'm going to run my select statement again. Number 11 loudspeakers, 70, it's right there, right there. Nice, we are coasting again. Okay, let me just Control X that, put that right there. So you run this first and then you run that. Update the name of product 8 to laser printer. What's product 8? So product 8 is just printer for now, and I have to update it to laser printer. I don't think I thought update statements yet, so I will skip that to put it towards the end, right? Or this is not going to be in this tutorial because I have not talked about update statements yet. I think I'll talk about update statements the next tutorial or the tutorial after that. So I'm going to skip that question right there, and we have only 2 more questions left to do. Right, apply a 10% discount to all the products. So select, by the way, in columns you can also put equal to, such as this, price equal to price times 0.9. Oh my god, from products. That gave us a very shite value, but that's okay. Apply 10% discount to all the products that are larger than this thing. So basically, copy that statement from products where price greater than or equal to 120. Still going to have a bunch of zeros. There you go. Well, that's about it basically. Yeah. That is your joins, subqueries, and aggregate functions. Well, I don't know why this thing gave zeros, these last 2 questions. If you guys do know why it gave zeros, please do drop it in the comments. Right, that's about it for joins, subqueries, and aggregate functions. I will put this in the description as well as the create computer store in the description. It's just linked to GitHub so that you can go and access it. And that's about it for this episode. I'll see you all in the next one.